Hello from the lookout. Good afternoon to you. God bless you. Thanks for coming along. This is God's word for today. From the lookout to the holler, from life's highest places to its lowest points. God bless you. Thanks for coming along. All right, today we are in Matthew 24, verses 1 to 25. 24, 1 to 25, reading from the New Living Translation. As Jesus was leaving the temple grounds, his disciples pointed out to him the various temple buildings. But he responded, "Do you see all these buildings? I tell you the truth, they will be completely demolished. Not one stone will be left on top of another." Later, Jesus sat on the Mount of Olives. His disciples came to him privately and said, "Tell us, when will all this happen? What sign will signal your return and the end of the world?" Jesus told them, "Don't let anyone mislead you, for many will come in my name, claiming, 'I am the Messiah.' They will deceive many, and you will hear of wars and rumor and threats of wars. But don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately. Nation will go to war against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world, but this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Then you will be arrested, persecuted, and killed. You will be hated all over the world because you are my followers. And many will turn away from me and betray and hate each other. And many false prophets will appear and will deceive many people. Sin will be rampant everywhere, and the love of many will grow cold. But the one who endures to the end will be saved. And the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world, so that all nations will hear it, and then the end will come. The day is coming when you will see what Daniel the prophet spoke about, the sacrilegious object that causes desecration standing in the holy place. Reader, pay attention. Then those in Judea must flee to the hills. A person out on the deck of a roof must not go down into the house to pack. A person out in the field must not return even to get a coat. How terrible it will be for pregnant women and for nursing mothers in those days. And pray that your flight will not be in winter or on the Sabbath, for there will be greater anguish than at any time since the world began. And it will never be so great again. In fact, unless that time of calamity is shortened, not a single person will survive. But it will be shortened for the sake of God's chosen ones. Then, if anyone tells you, 'Look, here is the Messiah,' or 'There he is,' don't believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will rise up and perform great signs and wonders so as to deceive, if possible, even God's chosen ones. See, I have warned you about this ahead of time." Okay, as the disciples are looking around, amazed at all the temple structures and buildings, Jesus uses the opportunity to turn the conversation. They will all be demolished. And they were in AD 70. Now the conversation reaches out to the end of time, when Jesus returns, when everything as we know it comes to an end. And the first thing Jesus says, don't let anyone mislead you. Why start here? Isn't it because somewhere someone has it all figured out? And since they have it figured out, they shout it from the rooftops. They present their evidence, and there are those who want to believe it, and so they believe and are misled. Then there will be those who perform. Oh yes, they will do amazing things. And then wars, rumors of wars, famines, and Jesus would tell us to be alert and watch for him. And persecution, awful persecution, hatred, people turning away from Jesus, betraying each other. There will be false pastors and prophets, only in it for their own gain. And love? Jesus talked about love yesterday, remember? True love for God and for others. But love in this day will grow chilly. It will grow cold. What's in it for me, me, me? And Jesus says something chilling, really chilling. He says, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. He says, and the good news about the kingdom will be preached throughout the whole world so that all nations will hear it, and then the end will come. But don't miss this. Jesus says, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. Endure to the end. Endure to the end. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep our attention on him. Not the news, not signs, not wonders. Keep our attention on Jesus. And the good news of Jesus will be preached around the whole world. Even so, a terrible time is coming. Those of us who have been around the church and following Jesus for a long time think of the great tribulation that has been prophesied, a terrible time of judgment, God's judgment. As Jesus talks to his disciples, it seems like he is telling us to be ready to go through this awful time. Maybe inside you're shouting, no! But how about this? What if? What if we would just bolster our souls, guard our hearts, listen to Jesus' warnings, and be ready? And if we are here when false messiahs appear and many are clamoring to follow, we can sound the battle cry to stand firm, to follow Jesus. When the deceiver says that God's love is old-fashioned or is even hateful because it does not embrace the new love, that's Max. When the deceiver says that God's love is old-fashioned or is even hateful because it does not embrace the new love, we can stand with the one who is living love and not allow his love in us to grow cold. The love that says we love God with all of our heart, with all of our soul, with all of our mind, with all of our strength. And with that love, we love our neighbors as ourselves. And we keep our focus and our attention on him. And we endure to the end no matter what we face. We can do it. Let's help each other along the way. God bless you.